Hi, this is Bob Vineyard, your Medicare expert with the Georgia Medicare Minute. What's wrong with buying a Medicare plan in your home? Well, let's think about it for a minute. The agent that is in your home has invested some money in getting your name, getting your contact information, and they also have called at least once and maybe 15, 20, 30 times before you finally answered the phone. Now, what does that tell you right there? Some people would say, well, that agent's pretty persistent, and others would say he's just a pest or she is just a pest. So you decide which way you want to spend that thing. But in any event, when the agent arrives in your home, that person has maybe driven 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, maybe even further than that. And so they have some time and money invested in it. They don't get paid until you buy something. Now, that's the way commission salespeople work. I'm on a commission too, just like everybody else. And it's true, I don't get paid until you buy something. The difference is I don't come to your home. We do everything by phone and email, and if you don't like what I say I don't like what you say, and that's it. We're over. We're done. You move on to somebody else, and I do too. But the agent that comes to your home is going to pressure you to buy something, anything. Doesn't really matter if it's something you need or something you can afford. That agent is probably trained to get you to buy something before they leave. And in many cases, they try and get you to buy 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 different things, again, that you may not need or maybe can't afford. So think about that. A lot of agents will not leave until you either buy or call the police. Is that really the kind of environment that you want to operate in? The agents that come to your house often will they've already decided what they're going to sell you, what kind of product, which carrier they're going to use, and they've got all kinds of tricks to get you to make a decision in their favor, not necessarily in your favor. So that's not really the kind of environment that a lot of people like to work in. Most people don't like to be pressured. As a trainer once said, people love to buy, but they hate to be sold. And that's really my philosophy. I know people hate to be sold. I hate to be sold, and I become even more resistant. When somebody starts pushing me to make a decision and make a decision right now, that's usually when I just walk away and say, all right, that's it. We're done. You had your shot and you blew it. So I treat people the way I would want to be treated. I give them the kind of advice I would want if I were in their shoes. And that's the way I approach things. Again, I do everything by phone and email, and it creates a bit of a comfort zone, I think, for people to realize that they don't have to make a decision today. And they're not going to be pressured to buy now before the price goes up tomorrow or anything like that. We basically, the first time that we talk, I ask a lot of questions. I take notes. I answer your questions, and then give you as much information as you want. I'll give some of it by phone, and I'll follow up with an email outlining what we talked about, and I'll even send you, if you want Medigap rates, I'll be glad to quote them over the phone. And I'll also send you a full report if you want to. There's about 50 carriers out there. This is March of 2019. There's about 50 carriers out there that are writing Medigap coverage in Georgia. If you want to see all 50 of them, I don't have a problem with that. I don't care which plan you're interested in. It's Plan F, Plan G, Plan N, high deductible F. It doesn't really matter. Whichever one you're interested in, you're going to see the rates on them. And I basically give you enough information so that you can make a decision in your own time frame. And when you're ready to move forward, if you want me to be your agent, give me a call and we'll go through the process. If you want to deal with somebody else, that's fine too. But most of the time people realize that they're going to need good advice, not just now, but also in the future. And so most of the time when I talk to people, they end up buying through me. And that's the way I like it, and I guess that's the way they like it too, because they usually stick with me year after year and they send referrals. And that's the really sweet thing about this business. People reward you not only by giving you the business the first time, but also by sending their friends and relatives to you. So this is Bob Vineyard with the Georgia Medicare Minute. You take care. Have a great day.